We go on with the study of stative verbs. The stative verbs that are not used in the present progressive. The other group of verbs are those verbs which are connected to emotions and feelings. Emotions of liking and disliking. Like, for example, like, love, hate, fear, detest, want, wish. All of these verbs are connected to emotions that we have, feelings that we have. I see the example of I like animals, I hate snakes. Here, like is used in the simple present, but it cannot be used in the progressive present. I cannot say I am liking animals, or I am hating snakes, or I am loving animals, or I am hating animals, etc. I fear animals, but I don't say I am fearing animals. All these verbs cannot be used in the progressive present. So these are called verbs which have to do with emotions and feelings. They are used only in the simple present. Now, the other category of verbs, which again we are still dealing with the stative verbs, are those verbs which have connections with the brain, the mind, mental states. And there are many verbs in this category, like verbs agree, believe, forget, know, remember, suppose, think. Well, all these verbs, which are here just a few, you can think of others, these verbs are used only in the simple present. For instance, I say, I agree with you. You can never say, I am agreeing with you. No, it's impossible. It cannot be accepted. I suppose you are right. I am supposing you are right. No, I suppose. So it's a mental state. It's a mental state. I remember you. It has to do with memory. I know English. Means I don't say I am knowing English. So all these verbs, you have to be careful with them. They are not used in the present progressive. The other category of verbs, the other group of verbs, which are, again, we are still dealing with stative verbs. And here we are going to see some other category of verbs which have to do with permanent states. Verb to be, have, belong, contain, owe, own, possess. This pen belongs to me. I have a new pet. Here it's about belonging, and here it's about possession. You cannot say, I am having a new pet, or he is having a new pet, or we are having a new pet. So these verbs also are stative verbs. I own a car. You cannot say, I am owning a car. So be careful, please. Don't mix up the stative verbs with the verbs which have to do with action, dynamic verbs.